What is up, Facebook? Good morning, y'all. Hope everybody's had a great weekend. Happy Sunday. I've had a busy weekend. Did an Amazon block last night, 4-hour Amazon block. So I actually had a friend of mine he used to work at Amazon as a driver, van driver. Actually, I do the personal vehicle, the PVD, personal vehicle driver side. And but yeah, he worked up there for 2 or 3 years as a van driver, and he became an operational manager for one of the contract companies up there, delivering packages. And had the opportunity. I've been inviting him. He finally decided. I had invited him a couple times, I think, before, and he didn't want to go. But last night he said, "Hey, man, let's do it." So, a lot of people up there liked him a lot, and he liked a lot of people. Missed a lot of people. Went up and got to see some of them when I was loading up my packages last night. So that was fun. And he rode with me on my route last night. So, had a good time. It's my soul brother, best male friend that I have. If you're listening, you know who you are. So, without further ado, y'all, we get rock and rolling day to day. Look like it'll probably rain some, but you're working today too. So, looking forward to tomorrow and Monday taking some time off and getting some extra rest, and catching up on some more work on this RV. I got a lot more to do. So, people don't realize the RV takes a fair amount of maintenance to be able to maintain. House is one thing. My experience, a house don't require quite as much as an RV to be able to keep leaks out, water, things like that. So, alright, so y'all go ahead whenever you're ready. You can go ahead and close your eyes when it's safe to do so. Just take some deep cleansing breaths, breathing in your nose, out your mouth. As usual, we're going to do probably 4 or 5 of those, just depending on your breathing speed. I've actually decided to do it with my hands up. Just lay them on your lap like that, way you can take in God's energy, God's love. I've done them both ways. I put them down, put them up. Now y'all's eyes are closed, so you have to go back and watch that to see what I did there. Alright, let's do one more. Then we're going to go back and do the serenity prayer today. Got another prayer I need to print out. We're going to start doing it some too. Probably the Lord's Prayer. I think I'm going to do that. Alright. If you're ready, I'll go ahead and open your, excuse me, don't open your eyes yet. If you want to do the prayer, you can if you want, but I'll keep them closed. Prayer. God, in prayer, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things that I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Now you can open your eyes. Okay, let's go ahead and get right to it, y'all. It's April the 6th. Okay. Alright, it says I always use sarcastic humor to protect myself from the inevitable addicts' attacks in my home. This book, I think I mentioned to y'all before, it actually says alcoholic, but I'm going to substitute that for addict, because addict can be anything, right? Shopping, food, drugs, alcohol, sex, social media, negative emotional states, really anything. Arguments, I mean, anything like that can become an addiction, y'all. Sex. See, I think that'd be better. Al-Anon really specifically about alcoholics. Some of y'all know I had an alcoholic stepdad years ago. There's lived in a lot of trauma with that, so and learned about Al-Anon from one of my mentors, with David Hawkins. Y'all look him up when you can, David Hawkins. He has a book called Letting Go, The Pathway to Surrender. It's a really good book, actually. Excuse me, The Pathway of Surrender. I'm sitting here looking at it right now. Really a good book, actually. I'm probably going to come on and maybe we'll read that as one of our books. He's a psychiatrist. He passed away years ago. But he came up with what's called the scale of consciousness. I don't know if he came up with it, but he uses the scale of consciousness. I think Lester Levinson actually came up with it. But you might want to look up that. It's pretty powerful stuff. Oh. All right. Excuse me. I became a master at the art of bludgeoning people with bitter words and shredding them with scorn. I thought this hid my pain and showed people that they couldn't hurt me. I also used humor as a manipulative tool to get people to like me. My witty comments were carefully timed. My sense of humor wasn't spontaneous or appropriate. I used it to please people when no one was around to please. However, I was miserable and self-loathing. In Al-Anon, I learned that if I wanted serenity, I had to examine certain aspects of myself and undertake certain actions. To do this, I used the 3 A's: awareness, acceptance, and action. First, I became aware that my humor, when used as a defense weapon, is a character defect, that it contributes to the unmanageability of my life. Next, I accepted that my sarcastic nature wasn't my true nature after all. It was a defense I developed to survive my addict's environment. Lastly, I took action by asking God to remove this shortcoming and to reveal my part in allowing that to happen. Today, my sense of humor is a natural reflection of who I am. I experience the world through smiles and laughter rather than through bitter smirks. I share joy with others rather than seeking company for my misery. I help others heal rather than attack them. I allow my sense of humor to unfold naturally, just the way it was meant, and I watch the wonderful results as my higher power works through me towards a higher good. And thought for the day is, are there motives in my humor other than expressing fun? I will realize that the wounds made by sarcasm are slow to heal and may defer the longed for improvement in my life. And that's from the book One Day at a Time, and Al-Anon, page 114. It's pretty powerful, y'all. I could actually speak a little bit on this. I used to get bullied back in school growing up. That was a lot of where my pain and wounds came from. And the people that were doing it, I think a lot of them did it just to make themselves feel better. So they was actually hurting inside. Like they had a lot of issues, struggles. And I actually decided, I used to be a little bit sarcastic. I kind of like poke fun at other people, or sometimes I would poke fun back at the people that were doing it to me. But I realized after starting doing, like coming into the rooms with the 12 steps, that it's not really healthy. Sarcastic's not healthy humor. It's usually caused by one of these things mentioned in the reading today. As far as even people hurting inside, they want people to like them, things like that. So I actually let that go. I haven't really done that in years now. I don't know, 3 or 4 years at least. And I've put some boundaries up in my life as well about people that still continue that behavior. Just won't be around it. So, yeah. So it is what it is, right? I think it's for the best. And there's plenty of other people out there that's not sarcastic. If you got friends like that in your life, now you know a little bit more about it. A little bit more about probably why they do it. So, but anyways, y'all take care. God bless. Hope y'all have a great weekend. And look forward to seeing y'all again sometime tomorrow. Bye for now.